Going live. Are we live? I know I probably wouldn't get many people in here at this time, making it real fast, but I haven't been able to get to all the comments on the channel. And then I've had some new members join the membership. So I wanted to at least get to some of these comments and answer them live and leave them here on the membership only. And then I wanted you guys listen to a song. I know it's kind of crazy, but many years ago, my wife wrote. There's my wife sending me a text message right now. Anyway, many years ago, my wife wrote this poem, and it was really good. She's a real good writer. I don't know why she doesn't do it more. I wish I had those kind of skills. And anyway, she wrote it, and I read it and everything. I didn't ever know what to do with it. And then I seen where a friend of mine was a good musician. And he's a fellow YouTuber. His name's Hayden Powell. He's got a YouTube channel. And him and I had talked to each other a few times, and I sent him that poem. I said, hey, he spent a couple years in Nashville. And I sent him that poem, and I said, hey, do you think you could put music to it? And he did. And he put music to it, and he wrote me back. He said, man, this is a really, really good song. And he's a real good guitarist. And it's amazing. So I wanted to share it here. What I did is I took the song and I got it copyright protected, because he told me, he said, you better get it copyrighted, or whatever. But so that's what I did. It took me forever. I did it last night. I've had it for quite a while, a few months now. And I was up late last night jumping through I went to copyright.gov. It's a government thing. So the paperwork was terrible and the website didn't work real well, but I think I got it done. Anyway, here we go. I'm sorry, I didn't see the message. Starting only members of this channel. Okay, Randy Riggs. Howdy, buddy. Not sure if I did this right. I might be signed up. You're signed up. If you're seeing this right now, you're signed up. Oh, and here's Missy. All right. That comments, it says we got 51 people in here, so that's cool. I guess that's how that's a problem I have. I have a hard enough time keeping up with everything else. Keeping up with membership, and then also I got Patreon. So I got this split group of supporters, people who support me over on Patreon, and then also support me here on the YouTube channel. So, and I don't typically do very good at giving exclusive content to those places, but I try. It's all I can do to try to get a video out a week. I'm 63 years old. This stuff's harder for me than it would be for somebody a lot younger. But anyway, let me get to these comments right now. See if I can do this. Because what I did is I filtered it so the comments were only from channel members. So I want to make sure I always get to those, and I've been so behind I haven't been able to get caught up. So here we go. This one, Daniel Willover. He's been a member for 3 months. One of the best ways this is in relation to me that don't let the old man in. When I was kind of feeling bad, didn't feel good, and I was up there in the mountains, and I got that email telling me what I should do or whatever. So this comment is referring to that video. It's one of the best ways of not letting the old man in is exercise and eating proper human nutrition, which means getting the right amount of animal protein and the right amount of animal fats, keeping your carbs and sugars very low, getting good sleep, keeping the stress under control. I did the vegan diet for 6 years. Worst diet ever created all kinds of health issues. I agree with that. I switched to carnivore 3 years ago. I do a lot of hiking. I'm 59 years old. Reversed my problems with arthritis. Sleep better, build muscle, repair, and recover better. Not saying carnivore is the way to go, but it's helped me out a lot. Love watching your videos. Doing some weight training will also help. Keep up the good work. Can't wait for the next video. Let me tell you what. I just went to that, what we call a whole food diet. I don't eat any kind of complex carbs or anything. The only thing, I'll eat beans, and then I eat steel cut oats with some eggs in the morning. I've done that for 2 weeks now. Absolutely feel amazing. I've been having some, I have a hard time with that word, sciatic nerve pain, and it's gone. absolutely gone, and it's been bothering me. Anyway, okay. Michael Tracy, been a member for, he's a new member. Thank you for joining. Nice work. That's on my, depredation work, not public. Oh, that's where I caught this little old it was a female lion, I think, that came in. She was young. She came into a lady's yard right up on a little mountain where I hunt sometimes and killed her little puppy dog. And I made that video just available to members. And I went up there and trailed that lion up and dispatched it and showed the lady, and she was really, really happy. She wanted some revenge. So, and then I took it to the Game and Fish. So I turned it in. They didn't get mad. They said, good job. No problem. Thad Bowman. Now he's been 3 years and 9 months. He's been a member. Thank you, Thad. Great video once again, bud. Keep on living the dream, bud. Thank you very much, Thad. Dr. Tom, Dr. Tom 5936. Brett, that's how my adopted grandparents on my dad's side came here. Oh, he was talking about when I went to that little oasis in the desert with the water, and I put some game cameras up there. I don't know why I mentioned illegal aliens or the Mexicans that come across the border. And he said, Brett, that's how my adopted grandparents on my dad's side came here legally through Ellis Island. That's the way it should be. I agree with you 100%. Great outing. I look forward to you sharing your travels with all of us. We may not be able to do it ourselves, but through you, we can live it. Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Tom. Yeah, some of the best people I've ever worked with were from Mexico. So, but, now they're saying that the majority of the immigrants aren't even from Mexico. They're from some other place, and they're bad people. So, yeah, I think the borders need to be protected, and people need to come here legally. Okay, Mr. Anderson. He's been here. He's been a member for 11 months. A fellow New Mexican, I believe. Brett, that was one of your best videos. The scenery, the music, and most of all, the email and your comments. That was the same one. Don't let the old man in. I think that one kind of resonated with other old men. Let's see. Terry Shackleford. He's been a member for 3 months. Thank you, Terry. Well, happy birthday. I catch up to you on the 18th of this month. You'll be 63 too then, I guess. You might try that chair yoga. I need to get more alive with it. I have been doing some stretches. That helps. And I'm sure that helped the sciatic nerve too. But I think eating the way I did made me feel more like doing those kind of things. And Michael Tracy, is Fat Lori okay? My wife and I like her. Be safe out there. I take 2 sets of hounds when I go. I take the male hounds and then I take the female hounds, except for Clara, because like I've said in the video, she identifies as a male. And Fat Lori goes only sometimes, and then sometimes I don't film her like I should, because she is kind of an icon of the channel. Mr. Anderson again, Brett, that was an enjoyable video. After watching you climb that mountain, you deserve a nickname, El Cabron. I will share that Monday with Chris and Benny. Oh, we do a little show on Monday nights too with on other channel, interview stories and tales, and then sometimes Chris, a buddy of mine, has a YouTube channel called Antidote of a Houndsman, and I go on there and get on his live from time to time. Okay, Southern Colorado Wildlife. Let's see, been a member for 1 year and 4 months. Great adventure. I was breathing hard just watching you climb, Todd. Yes, that was a climb. That was the one where I went to what I nicknamed Victorio Cave. It's on the backside of where Geronimo's cave is, and it's on this side of a little side canyon upside in the mountain. I've rode by it a few times, always seen it, never went up to look at it. So in that video, I went up and looked at it. Richard, I'm gonna mess up this name. Richard Rowland. Rowland, been a member 3 months. Back in the day, as they say, I found a big cave and I go out riding on my UTV every week. I take about 10 people with me, but I have never told anyone where it is. I have a full setup in there, and every once in a while I take my dog and stay overnight. That's cool. I'd like to do that. I'd like to find a cave like that. Tom T. Hall, but no, just Tom Hall. Member, 9 months. Better get the terrace on it. Awesome video. Is there a part 2? Loved watching the ladies work. Changed plan. I went searching. Then this happened. I'm not sure what that. I think that was when I went up there where the rancher called me about the 2 lions. And I'm not sure what happened in that one. I'm old. My memory's not as good as it used to be. This is Southern Colorado Wildlife again. You got me. Oh, that was a little short video I made when I was packing bear. I packed that little stuffed bear up there to I put it that game camera. Man, I haven't perfected using these game cameras yet. I still get a lot of pictures of shadows coming back and forth from the sun coming up and down, and then also sometimes I'll get a branch or a leaf or something in there, and I got that last time I put a camera up there, I got like, I don't know, 500 pictures of grass blades going back and forth. Okay, Roger Lisa Moore, member, 5 months, thank you. I grew up in the desert in Arizona. I had a rule that if I saw them in the desert, I just leave them be. What? Oh, rattlesnakes. If they came into the yard or right up next to the house, well, they lost their privilege to live. Incidentally, my dad grew up working with mules for plowing and drying wagons. That's cool. They used to carry whips, so my dad could really use one. I bet he learned the hard way about that. A sidewinder crawled up on the drive, and he killed it with one pop. Yeah, we have plenty of rattlesnakes around here, and they bite my dogs. I don't mind killing everyone I come across. Sorry. I've lived with them all my life, and lots of them, and there's plenty of them. Remember, let's see. This is Terry Shackelford again. So very sorry for your loss. May she rest well. That was when my sister had oh, no, that was Agnes. That was when my old good mule Agnes died. Yeah, she was a good one. She was a little lazy, but gosh dang, she had some really neat qualities about her. She as gentle as could be. You every now and then I'd have to reach back and spank her a little bit because she just, mules got their own ideas about things, and she'd decide that she didn't want to go, or she wanted to go that way instead of coming back this way, And but for the most part, she's real good. You could get off of her and just drop the reins and ride, or walk off, climb around, do some searching, come back, and she might be 10 feet away from where you left her. Daniel Willover, member, 3 months. I was stationed at Fort Irwin, California, 85 to 89. The nearest town was Barstow, California. There used to be unexploded ordnance all over the place. General Patton used Fort Irwin to do his desert training. Yeah, if you go back here behind my place, we got White Sands Missile Range. I would love to be able to get in there. There's a mountain range, the San Agustin Mountains, that run, it's probably only about, as the crow flies from where I'm at right now, probably 35, 40 miles. And that range runs for, 100 and something miles north. And but it's on the missile range. You're not allowed to get on there. But there's a lot of history out there, a lot of stuff to find. There's lions out there. It'd be a good place to go, but they won't let me on there. Guitar Maker. He's been a member for a long time. 2 years and 10 months. Great video, Brett. Thanks for taking us with you. God bless. Onward and upward, buddy. Onward and upward. Yes, sir. Once again, great video, bud. Keep living the dream, bud. Daniel Willover. A day camping in the rain is still much better than a sunny day at work. Do you bring an extra set of boots in case those get wet? Man, I don't worry about getting wet in this desert. I don't. I don't know where I was on that one. Oh, I went solo journey camping in the rain. Yeah, it doesn't rain very often down here. Our annual rainfall historically is probably only around 12 inches. In the last couple of years, I bet it's only been 8 or 9 inches. Guitar Maker. Let's see. Nice day for a ride. Looks like. Always good to see you out, Brett. Thank you. It's always good to get out. Onward and upward. Let's see. This is Bush Pony. This is 9 months. Remember, 9 months. Onward and upward. That's the destination job, and you do it well. Thank you. Yeah, it's about the journey, really. Mr. Anderson, again, I always enjoy your stories. Don't have any regrets about not being a slave to your business. When I play this song here in a minute, listen to that, because my wife wrote it about me, and not being a slave to your business. I used you with no complaints. I had my business, but saw it was consuming me. Man, this relates perfect to that song. I shut it down in 2018 and told DOD all the stuff I wanted to do. I don't know who that. But now a larger company bought out RMCI. Oh, I did a lot of work for RMCI at one time. Last October, and gave me an offer I couldn't refuse to come over and take on a leadership role. Glad I did. They are organized and I'm happy there. Well, cool. Never, ever did I think that would happen, though. You are happy now. Onward and upward. Yeah, that was great. Very okay, Anderson. Again, that's very interesting how you are set up. I was waiting for Bonnie to throw the chair at you. Oh, that was my solo camping gear. Cool trip. Hope finding the water. I hope finding the other caves goes smoothly. Where was I? Oh, that was when I was up there in the Gila and I went up on the West Fork, and that's from Terry Shackelford. There's Tom Hall again. Man, Brett, it doesn't get much cooler than that. Maybe if the girls bait a long tail in there, but that's it. Sure, it looks like a good time. Perfect. Do you use a snaffle bit or a curb bit? I use a broken bit. It's a snaffle bit, but it's got some tongue relief and it's broken on the sides and it's broken in the middle. I like a lot of, and I think that's from me roping, and I've rode a lot of horses in my time and trained a lot of horses, but I like them broke all over instead of a rigid bit through their mouth. I rode Agnes with a ring snaffle for years, and then I went to a little just a snaffle bit with a tongue relief and broken on both sides, broken in the shank bit, I guess. It's got a shank, about a 3-inch shank on it. Thad Bowman, thank for sharing. Timothy DeBoard, I had a buddy with a mule named Spark Plug. Let's see, who is Timothy DeBoard? Member 1 year and 4 months. Sparkplug. He sold and reposited him 3 times. Renamed him Boomerang. Your videos truly do keep getting better and better. Oh, thank you. It's one of my. I do try to improve. I try to make better videos. Wet saddle blankets every day will fix any problems with that fine mule. Exactly, man. There's no replacement for miles on a mule. Most enjoyable video, one of the best. Solo journey. Let's see, Mr. Anderson again. Here's Todd again. Once again, amazing. Brett, how come the right index finger of your glove is cut off? Oh, I think that was back. It was easier for me to control the camera and stuff and do things if I just cut the end of that, my glove off, and I could push the buttons better on my camera. I'm a solo film crew here. Let's see. Roger and Lisa Moore. 5 months. When I was back home in Kentucky, we were plowing a field with a mule. A storm with lightning came up, and our cousin, who owned the mule and was much older than us, stopped the mule and ran about 20 yards from it. He said that mules were known for getting struck by lightning. I have often thought about that and wonder if it was because of their shoes. Exactly. That's what I was going to say. It's because they probably had shoes on, and that's good continuity with the ground. When your mule threw a shoe in that storm, I thought of that. Yeah. Roger and Lisa Moore again. Brad, how come the right index? Oh, there's that one. I already read that. Always had to spend a lot. Let's see. This is Missy. Missy's here today. Always had to spend a lot of time working my horse on such obstacles. Let's see, which video is that? Oh, that's when I took off and I went and I rode down to my dad's, and it's through the little village we have here. I always had to spend a lot of time working my horse on such obstacles, as all my friends lived on the other side of the highway. Always made me on edge, even though nothing ever happened. Thanks for those memories, Brad. You're welcome, Missy. Thanks for being here today. And yeah, I don't like to ride through town or through the village. I don't do parades or nothing like that. But I thought that she needed to be exposed to more stimulus around her, just to make sure, to test her and make sure that nothing was gonna bother her too bad, because most of the time I'm out there by myself, so I have to be somewhat careful. I don't want to get thrown on a rock out there anywhere. Bush Pony, 9 months member. Bonnie's exceptional creature. My best ever trail horse was looking like that and never did blow. That's the way she is. She looks at stuff, but she doesn't blow up. I just got used to it, and she was taking care of us like that. After you get a few 10 to 12 mile rides on her, might start rating her speed just for common sense sake. She has a lot of that. Yeah, she's slowed down. Now she's, matter of fact, I've had to get after her a little bit. Southern Colorado Wildlife, Mountain Built. I don't know what that, that's that other YouTube channel. Those are two young couple, married couple that make videos about mules and stuff. They're called Mountain Built. They do a real good job. I mean, really super good videos too. Anderson, great training videos. Oh, that was when I was working with Bonnie. Southern Colorado Wildlife, great showing, Brett. Have you seen the young couple on Mountain Built? There you go. Southern Colorado, Bonnie and Clyde work great for names. beardless wheat around here is triticale. Yeah, most of it is cut as silage for dairies here. When I had my little farm down in Rincon, I had 40 acres, irrigated acres, and I raised a lot of triticale. I hate farming. Hey Brett, good to see you. I have an evil, mean sister named Bonnie. I have an evil, mean sister named Bonnie. I wouldn't want anything named that. But Penny, on the other hand, sounds much better. I once knew a sweet girl named Penny, so I'm real partial to that name. My dog's name is Clyde. He's a good little hound. Onward and upward. Yeah, well, Bonnie's pretty good. I wouldn't name any of my mules after my ex-wife. Anders, I really enjoy these training videos. Really enjoy them. Thank you. She's beautiful. She knows. Okay. I think I'm going to stop there. I'm going to see if I can share. Let me see if I can figure this out. Oh man, we got 78 people in here. That's cool. If you guys want to ask any questions right now. Yes, Randy Riggs, that mule in the Grand Entry, that mule is owned, I believe, by Derek Begay. Derek Begay is a heck of a roper. I roped for years and years. That is one nice mule, too. He looks like he's big. He's pretty big and stout, too. Misfit Brett, the fellow whose last name is Shackleford. What is his first name? I don't know, Missy. It just shows up on my comments as... Let me see if he has any kind of initials or anything. Real quick. Can't find it now, sorry. It's up here somewhere. Terry Shackleford. It is on there, Missy. Let's see, what else do we have? William R. Griffiths. Finally, catch a live chat and get called into work. Oh, man. Enjoy all your work, all your content. That work is it gets in the way of a lot of stuff. But I've been kind of struggling this week to try to get a video out. And then for the last few weeks, I've been so busy, I haven't been able to get to the comments very, very often. So I thought least I can do is get into some of these from the members because I really do appreciate the support. Let me see if I can find this video. I want you guys to watch. Now, I just put a picture above it. I didn't make a video out of it. But, and the song, it's a poem my wife wrote that Hayden Powell put to music. And she wrote it about me. And she wrote it when I was trying to figure out how I was going to get enough time to do the things I want to do. And I was running my own business. And it was really stressing me because prior to that, I'd had a couple guys working for me. And then one thing after another happened. And pretty soon I'm trying to do it, most of it all by myself. And yeah, it was kind of stressing me. So I thought she wrote this, and she's a really good writer. I don't know why she did. I'd love to have some kind of talents like that, but see if I can find it. See if this computer will cooperate. You guys have any other questions in the chat? Ask away while I'm trying to find this thing. See if I can get my cigar lit. I started smoking these cigars. They help me with my ADD. Have you guys ever heard anything like that before? Okay, here you go, guys. See if it'll come up.
He lives a life of quiet desperation. And he wonders if he'll ever find a way to make it to the trail that he calls freedom, where he won't have the worries of the day. His mind is filled with many empty memories of working for the man with no delay. But he's missed every sunrise in the mornings, why sorting through another bill to pay. And he prays that he has a purpose here. Sometimes it's just too much to contemplate. You know he must face his biggest fear, that he was born 100 years too late. There comes a time in every man's existence where he pauses at the dreams upon the shelf. He traded youth for status and convenience when he bargained for another dime of wealth. But the whisper of the trail is gently calling, and it beckons him to come and find himself and seek the wisdom of the wild places. Just a mule, some old hound dogs, and no one else. So he unfolds a dusty map on the table, and he plans his destination in the dawn. Another hour and he will watch that sunrise, and another day he'll be as good as gone. And he prays that he has a purpose here. Sometimes it's just too much to contemplate. You know he must face his biggest fear, that he was born. Yeah, he was born. He was born 100 years too late.
How do you guys like that? That's the debut. Nobody else has heard that except my family. So let me know. Give me a thumbs up or make a comment or something if you like it. I mean, every time I hear it, it gets to me. It hits home pretty well. Wow, we still got 85 guys in here. Comment, ask some questions here, and I'll answer them. I got some time, so if you guys want to know anything in particular, let me know. Gordon Biddle, thank you. He really loves the videos. Trayla Robinson, Tyrella, is that how you pronounce that? Nice, thank you very much. I got a thumbs down. Who'd I get a thumbs down from? Who would be a member and give me a thumbs down? Uh-oh, they pushed the wrong button. Look at that. See? Perfect. Yeah. I got this idea. I don't know how it'll work, but I think, I do all my filming most always is just by myself. I mean, I go out and I carry the camera, or I try to, when I'm saddling my mule or I'm doing something there, I'll set the camera up, or if I'm doing things, I try to prop my camera up somewhere so I can share what I'm doing with you guys and with whoever watches the videos. And sometimes it can be pretty hard, and I try to be a little more not cinematic, get different shots, instead of all the, instead of being boring, I try to put the camera in different places. And sometimes it's a pain. People don't realize, like on the latest videos, I'll put the camera up, I'll hike up on the side of the mountain, I'll put the camera up there, then I hike back down to my mule and then ride my mule past it. It's just to add, like I've said before, I've never been able to do anything creative. I can play a guitar just a little bit, just enough to irritate everybody. Can't sing a lick, and can't draw, barely can draw my name. But I can hold a camera and I can film what I do. So I try to be a little more cinematic. And so one of the things we're going to try to do with the video, with the song, is I'm going to get my grandson to help me, and we're going to try to make like a regular music video out of it. What do you guys think about that? And it'll take us a while. I don't know how long it'll take us, because I got a lot of different things I want to add to it. So not the song itself, but to the video, to how it comes out. I think it'd be fun. It'd be something creative that I can do, or try to do. Anyway, do I got a cigar in my mouth? Thank you, Missy. I like it. Every time I listen to it like that, it kind of gets me choked up, because it was what I lived through, really. Chris, thank you. Anything else, guys? This will be up for everybody. I realize it was just, I thought this morning I was having a hard time getting a video out, and I was trying to go through the comments and answer comments. I seen how many members' comments I had and everything. I thought, well, I'll just do a little live today and answer any questions, and try to get through some of those comments. If I missed any, I'm sorry. It's just hard to keep up with everything anymore. So, but yeah, we'll try to do some of these lives from time to time. Christmas is coming up, and we've been busy, family and everything, coming here and there and going, and all the birthdays. And then, my older sister passed away here a few weeks ago. So, yeah, it's been kind of a tough month, really. But it's going to get better, and I do have some really cool places to go to. Some good, hopefully some good videos to come out. I'm excited. I feel good. Things should be really good. So, any questions? Ask me any questions in the comments right now. Got just a couple minutes. If there's anything else you guys like to see, anything that you would, more of the things that I could put in the videos. Nothing. Well, cool. Guys, thank you very much. I really appreciate the support. I know I feel like I don't put enough exclusive content out for the members. And then I also have that Patreon page. And I started Patreon before YouTube had membership. And then there's still quite a few people over there. So what I'll do is I'm going to take a link to this video, and I'll just put it up over there so those people can see it too. I can't go live over there. I'm sure there's probably a way a guy can go live in both places, but I don't really know how to do it, because I just wanted this to be just for the members. So Anyway, till next time, guys, thank you very much. Don't forget, onward and upward. That is the watchword.